country back.
Hey, I just wanted to say, man, this is what's going on. Black life, Black Lives Matter, the movement. Yo, what can I say? They say people are being paid off to actually stand against the Black Life Movement, and that's our very own. That's what I heard. I'm not sure of nothing that's going on right now. I'm not sure if people are taking a stand on their own and actually just speaking how they feel, or are they being paid money to go against the movement. It's kind of weird right now with that type of stuff happening. It seems like we have an internal fight against ourselves. Like I told people from the get-go, the fight is not with just white supremacy. It's against the mentality of white supremacy, of Willie Lynch, mental slavery. That's where the big fight is. Mental slavery. And as everyone could see, the movement right now is being torn apart by government entities, or people who are actually instigating different type of agendas within the movement. So there's no surety as to what's really going on, if these people are with the movement or just for the people, or are they against it, they got paid to be against it. What is going on? It's so much confusion. This is confusion. That's what it is, because nobody really knows for sure what's going on there. People are saying something but they're not sure. I'm telling you people, it's going from bad to worse. It's going from bad to worse, and a lot's going on in the streets still right now. A lot going on all over the world. When you come to Jamaica and the Caribbean islands, where there's a dominant black people, there's still much crime going on. Black people are still showing each other that they have not united. They're not united right now, to be honest. It may be some that are united, but there's many that are still living in their segregated mentality. They don't like each other. They don't support each other. They don't want to see their own people rise. It's a lot of hate in the black community. I can be honest and tell the truth about that. It's a lot of hate in the black community, in Nubian people, Jamaican, African, whatever you call yourself, African American, no matter what you call yourself, black people, Nubian people, it's a lot of hate between us. And we have to be honest about that. When black man still get up every day and decide that instead of uniting with his brother and working toward a progressive future for the children, they get up going to war with each other over gang violence, drugs, guns, material things, vanity. They're fighting each other for vanity still to this day, killing each other for nothing, for simple things that they could work out and say, okay, let's handle this and get it together. Instead, they're still killing each other. They're still riding on each other, still hating each other, still fighting and murdering each other in the streets. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. A lot of people screaming Black Lives Matter, but they're not taking care of any life. They're not taking care of anybody, nor showing any love to anybody, nor building. It's not just something to scream out just to use for the moment because of what's going on. This is something that is relevant every single day to us as Nubian people. Our lives do matter and always will matter. No matter if somebody got shot or not, our life matters. See? Now, I don't want to be the judge of any character or anybody personally, because I don't know what they're going through. But I could tell you this. In my opinion, I think people should just be honest with themselves and be honest with their people. Let them know, instead of running around going crazy like you have all the answers, you'll be looked at as a clown. People would think you got paid off because of your reactions, instead of you reasoning with the people and coming to terms, united with the people. You can't be standing up against your own people talking about some mythical God that we don't know of. You know what I'm saying? Right now is not the time to be running to these myths, and we know of the Almighty Creator, but we can't bow down no longer to a white Jesus, nor be conflicted by fake religion and politics. It's time for us to wake up as a people, unite and start to reason and use our common sense to apply that, to get knowledge and wisdom with each other so we can share what we need to share, the right information. People are going crazy. I've been told y'all, people are going crazy in the streets because they don't know. They haven't done enough research, so now they're just conflicted by the actions of the COVID-19 and the murder of innocent black people. So now a lot of people are in confusion. They don't know how to go about how to address their own people. So they just either go crazy or they take payoffs or whatever the case may be. But what we're going to do is we're going to show you how crazy. Thanks Philly Carter. Shout out to Philly for posting these. That's my homie right there. Shout out to Philly for making so much information available to me so I can go ahead and showcase. I just talked about Kanye West earlier. But look at this weirdo. Like, it's getting weirder and weirder, fam. Like, I want y'all to see this. There's a part where I'm looking at where Atlanta right now. I don't know what's going on in ATL, but this is ridiculous, fam. We need to do better, y'all. Like, I'm not going to say we because I'm not a part of this. I'm not a part of this. And I'll never be a part of nothing like this. Never. What type of drugs are these people on, man? What type of dope is these niggas on? Brother, they down there in Atlanta, fam. What is the liquor down there besides coronavirus? What is in the liquor? That's what they asking. The fuck is wrong with these people? What's wrong with them? Mental sickness, fam. We've been trying to address people for years about these topics, but nobody wants to listen. Everybody thinks, oh well, you just talking for your own good. You're just talking just to talk, you know. Nobody wants to share and support the information given. So when you get the credible, good information to help you and to save your life and to benefit you and to make your brain work better, guess what a lot of people do? They go run to some old dumbass shit to go goddamn get it right, thrown right out their brain. That means when you give them the right information to help them, they go immediately go toss it to go accept some other bullcrap information somewhere else that will not help them. So at the end of the day, they end up confused and stupid. That's all you can say about that. Just dumbfounded. When you see a bunch of black people fighting each other for no reason, punching each other in the face, punching each other in the chest, kicking each other when they're supposed to be united, it shows you where they at. They're in mental slavery for the last 50 years. Their parents was in mental slavery. A lot of them grandparents was in mental slavery. Right out of slavery, they became mentally institutionalized into this mindset that they just need to stay in this one little area and work. It was slavery and they never knew. They passed it on to their kids, taught their own people to hate each other, carry biases, all type of different feelings. They copied the Willie Lynch methods of living and they started to chase things and not love each other. They're not united, and this is the reason why the people are struggling and suffering so much. You keep on telling them this and they keep on looking past it like it's a joke. Like that's not the reason why everybody's messed up in the situation they are and having to cry about all these different agendas that they need to set up to free themselves from tyranny because of the fact they're not united. Had the people been united, they would have never had these problems. We've said it years ago, and the fact remains. If the people were united and sticking together, they would have never had these problems. All of these police killings and brutality would have been limited or maybe not at all because the people would be united on the right levels, working together instead of being so segregated in thoughts and actions. They're not doing anything to benefit each other, but they're going out to be selfish and self-centered, and that's been going on a long time, and that's what led to this point now, where even though we have people unifying, coming together, we have a bunch of others that just can't get with the program. They just want to stand up and defend all type of other little crap, like in a system that has nothing to do with them nor the benefit of their people. Confusion. And when people like me speak, a lot of these people judge us because the fact that we're not famous enough, or we're not into politics, or We're not preachers, or we're not in a church on the podium. You know, a lot of people don't want to hear it because they don't value your word if you're not in a suit and a tie, if you're not driving an X6 or a Benz, whatever. You know, these are what people value: materialistic, fame, Hollywood, presidential politics speech. That's what people are starting to give value to for the last 100 years. So they don't know how to respect the common, how to have common courtesy to respect a man who actually been observing and know a thing or two. To say, you know what, let me take a look and see what's really going on. As you can see, it's pure confusion. Look at these people. Look at them. Look at them down in Atlanta. How they fight against each other. What for? Like, what's the purpose? What benefit are they getting from treating each other like that? From whooping on each other, beating each other's ass down into the ground? Like there's some type of benefit they're getting or something. Like they're gonna be blessed with some extra blessings for doing that to each other, when they could be loving each other, taking care of each other from the get-go. This is the problem we have. Internally, our people are messed up mentally. Let's just be honest. You can't run from your lies. The actions show what's going on with the people, right? Now, I'm not here to knock down my own people. I love my people, but many of them are confused and many of them are in mental slavery. That's just the truth. I can admit that. I can admit that. Many might can't, but I can admit it. That's just simple as that. I can admit the truth. Our people are in mental slavery. Many of them, not all of them, but many of them are in mental slavery. Institutionalized, mentally, thinking, you know what, some people live in a jail in their city. They're not in prison, but they're actually in a jail where they live because they have never left. They never plan to. And their whole mentality is governed by white supremacy. And they only believe the news. They only believe it when the white man says it. They have no respect for their own people to listen to, nor to cater to, nor to build with their own people. That's how a lot of our people are. Because they woke up every morning watching the news and listening to a white supremacy program that teaches them to adhere to only those agendas and plans of the New World Order or the white supremacy TV or media. That's what they bow to. That's what they listen to. That's what they support. They don't support their own people's information, channels, the unity call that we call for years now. Before all this crap happened, we've been calling for people to come together, people to stand strong, unite and build together on all type of business levels. We've been calling for it nonstop. What have we gotten is segregation, hate, jealousy from our own, to show you that they're in mental slavery still. Many are still in mental slavery. Of course, a couple of us are free because we freed ourselves. Because it's up to a man to free himself. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Only a man can free his own mind. Have no fear for atomic energy, because none of them can stop the time. How long have they killed our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. We'll have to fulfill the book. Won't you help me sing these songs of freedom? It's all I ever have. Is redemption songs. See? So it's up to a man to free himself from mental slavery. You have to emancipate oneself and then become aware of the situation to take yourself out of the situation. Without awareness of the situation, you will have no clue of what situation you're in. So to be honest, a lot of people are in mental slavery for the last 20, 30, 40, 50 years, and they don't know because they think they're free, because they grew up thinking that stuff that they do is right and it's okay to get drunk and fuck up your own people. That's what they think, but it's not that way. So let's just go into Jamaica and look how much gunmen are shoot one another. Gunmen, people still killing each other in Jamaica with no regard to the fact that we have a movement, a global movement of black unity happening right now. There's a disregard in Jamaica. The gangsters don't care about the fact that we are now trying to unite on a global level to be who we're supposed to be and do what we're supposed to do. Instead, we have a bunch of people still riffing, ready to tear you down for nothing. So black people are in mental slavery. It's a fact. And none can deny it. And anybody come to me telling me otherwise, or like I'm full of shit, you are full of shit and don't want to open your eyes. And that's why you so quick to be in denial of the truth. All you have to do is look. The facts remain right in front of us, fam. I don't have to try to prove anything. All you have to do is look at these videos. That's mental slavery, fam. Look, that's what mental slavery does, fam. Look. Oh God. And that's mental slavery, fam. Just look. What did you see there? That's a sign that the people are confused and mentally bombarded with folly, garbage. Nothing up here is working right for a lot of these people. They're so confused that they fight against each other to this day. In a moment where they should stick together the most, they're still fighting against each other. So you go to Atlanta, problem. You go to California, problem. You go to Jamaica, problem. You go to Africa, problem. You go to Trinidad, problem. You go to Haiti, problem. Because what? Black people are still in mental slavery. While some are in denial, trying to pretend like, oh no, they could never be in slavery. Slavery's been done for years now. We ain't in no slave. Nigga, please. A lot of people are mental slaves. They still got white supremacy all in their head, locked in, fighting against their own. You can't do anything in this world without them hating you. You got your own people that hate you for every move you make. Every little thing you do, they hate. Every single thing you could make something good right now today to put out in the world, they hate it because their own mentality is self-hate. When you hate yourself, you can't love nobody else. You can only walk around pretending. You can't have no real love. And that's the problem with a lot of our people. They don't have no real love in them because they hate themselves. White supremacy taught them their whole life to hate themselves, to hate their own people, to look at their own people as ugly and fight them and hate them and tear them down. That's what they learned from white supremacy. And they're practicing it to this day without knowing that they're confused and that they're low. They've been taught to have low self-esteem, taken away from their kingship and queenship, meaning their kings and queens brought down to naught. People have been taught to act like barbarians and idiots when they're actually kings and queens. So we see our own people now fighting, doing stupid crap, making stupid decisions, not thinking because the mind has been thwarted from the original state that it's supposed to be in. We're dealing with people who are coming from the lineage of kings and queens. Kings and queens on this earth right now, brought down lowly to a low mental state to the point where they don't know how to behave. So it's not all of us, but many of us. There's a percentage, say like 40% of people definitely locked in mental slave heavily. Then you got a certain percent, 20, 30%, they're trying to get free. Then you got another rest, 20%, they're totally free. They have freed themselves from the tyranny and the mentality of Babylon, white supremacy, savagery, evil. Free themselves from it with love. Love is what you use to free yourself from all these issues. You use love. You love everybody and you spread love. You speak it and you practice it and you live it. And after a while you realize that nothing is more powerful than that. It overcomes you and you let go of fear, hate and jealousy. And that's what these people are failing to do. To let go of their internal self-hate and jealousy for their own people and their backwardness, the backwards mentality they have. To tear each other down instead of build each other up. It's to unite and build and progress instead of hate and being a bigot, being a bragger, being boastful of your new acquired vanities, your new car, a little house, a little clothes, your little name brand that these people brag on. That's the way they're lost. Their mental slavery is into bragging about their name brands and their vanities and their stupidity, the stuff that don't matter, that they're all gonna die and leave behind. That's what they're confused about. They have learned to love these things and cherish these things and not cherish their own brothers and sisters' lives. And with an issue like that, you're always going to have confusion. You're always going to have the internal fight. Once that mentality is set, you're always going to have problems. It's not going to be just police problems. It's not going to be just whatever you think it is. It's going to be much, much more. See, and because the mentality is everything. Every war starts in the spirit. Everything starts in the spiritual level. Then it manifests on the physical side. So if everybody's spirituality is not right and they don't know how to act toward each other and they're not doing the right things toward each other, eventually what happens is everybody loses their mind in their mental slavery state, goes crazy, they fight against each other, they twist and they turn, all hate and jealousy, and nothing good comes of it. Everybody just dies of folly and foolishness. So our people are killing themselves over nothing but mental slavery because they don't know any better. Under control of a system that wants them to fight against each other. They sit back and laugh. White supremacists sit back and laugh when black people attack and kill each other. That's exactly what they want. That was their setup, that was their plan. And if your people can't wake up to see it, that means you're a part of the mental slavery and you're a part of the problem. It's time to look in the mirror, people. Look in the mirror, address yourself, hold yourself accountable. Look in the mirror and look at these fuckers. Remember, these are the people that's planning your demise from the very top. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up and do what you're supposed to do. Unite with the people and stop being so petty and jealous over everything that each individual is doing. People have a life.
They want strong protections for individual rights. They want their independence. And they want their freedom.
You can't trust nothing a politician says. Politicians just can't be trusted. The message has been spread for years upon years now that you can't trust politicians. It's time for the people to wake up, unite, and do what they're supposed to do to benefit each other, to help the progress of each other and support each other. It's time for self-government. It's coming. Self-government. Because the government can no longer govern the people. They're not honest enough and they're not real about it enough. They're just doing what they're doing for themselves. So the only benefit the people are going to get from government is to self-govern, to start their own way of government, to govern themselves and their brothers and sisters around them, to take care and police themselves and their brothers and sisters around them, because the police not policing. They're killing you. They're killing innocent people. That means that they're no longer required to have that position. See? So now the people must step up and be strong and say, look, this is what needs to be done. This is what we're going to do, and do it. And stop being scared, because you, the people, have all the power. There is no government without the people. There is no need for police without the people. There is no need for any type of business or anything without people there to support it. So the people matter overall. Black Lives Matter forever. And the reason why Black Lives Matter is important again is because they've been killing innocent black people for years now. We've never been the attackers of white people. We've never killed white people. Like me personally, I've never attacked a white man ever in my life. But obviously, they still have this hate thing going on, like I said over and over. It's been coming from far back. It's not my fault, it's not your fault, but it's their issue internally. We're dealing with that. It's time for us to deal with ourselves also and love ourselves, care for ourselves. We can't fight against ourselves anymore. You can't be like these ignorant people anymore. It's not going to work for you people. funny how none of these dudes ain't got no energy to fight the police. They don't have no energy to fight the people that's fighting against them every single day, the people that's poisoning them. They don't have that type of energy to fight the people that have been fighting them their whole life, that fought their grandmothers, their grandfathers, their forefathers, people that, I mean, where is your brain at this time? Everybody here, where is your head at? Why is a bunch of black people in one room knocking each other out in shorts and tights and wife beaters? And what's wrong with these people? Mental slavery, yo. Admit it, yo. Admit it, Atlanta. A lot of you black people down there got mental slavery. You need to wake up. It's 2020. It's 2020, fam. It's not 19. It's not 1870, yo. It's not 1920 nor 1918. It's 2020. And you people still got that mentality. Shows me that you've been in mental slavery your whole fucking life. And you don't want to accept that shit. A lot of you out there, you be on the Facebook page, you be on the friend list, you be on, but a lot of y'all are mental slave. That's why it's so hard for many of us to get anywhere. Because many of y'all, you just practice hate all day, every day. And then you have the nerve to talk about love on bruh and sis, about bruh. Y'all need to stop your fucking hypocritical shit you're doing. It's hypocritical to live like that. You 1 minute you, oh bruh, and look, oh yeah, you know what I mean? And then this is the actions you take to hate each other, to not support each other in no way or form, to uplift each other, but to tear each other down, want to knock each other out. Is that the mentality that you think you're going to free you? No, you're always going to be a mental slave if you live like that. Always going to be a slave, always going to be a guinea pig, always going to be for somebody to use. Always going to be a systematic tool. Never going to be free with that mentality. That's what Willie Lynchism they're practicing right there. See how they fight each other? If you ask them in the room what they're fighting for, they probably can't tell you, because they're all fighting over their mental slavery. They're all fighting about their internal self-hate. That's who goes in a room like that and start throwing punches without any conflict, real, like what's really going on. Nobody knows, it's just confusion. People, wake up. It's 2020, time to unite or die alone out here. See? Die alone out here with the negativity. That's what's going to happen. You got to be careful. These people supposed to be together on one term right now. Instead, they're all segregated and they're knocking each other out. It's just a sign. I'm just telling the truth. I'm showing the times what's really going on. People, subscribe, like, share, tell a friend and tell a friend. We're here building. Continue to build with us and stay positive. Unite, and that's the mission right now. We can't follow these ignorant niggas, yo. Let's just be honest. We cannot follow you ignorant people. Can't. You're not to be followed. You're not to be even talked to or mentioned. You're not to be highlighted either. All the reason I show this video is to show that the truth prevails and that I was right when I was speaking about the mental slavery of our people. It's not just no coronavirus or no virus or no this or no that, no George Floyd. It's about the fact our people's mentality have been thwarted by the Willie Lynchism and the teachings of white supremacy. And it's the biggest reason why for their backways mentality and all the withdrawals, the holdbacks we have within our nation right now. Instead of our people rising and progressing together, they're tearing each other apart still to this day. When you do something positive and you're uplifting yourself, you find some people that you know are watching you in a negative way, probably wishing bad for you instead of pushing you forward and supporting you. They probably look and carry envy in their hearts because they're so negative. They're so hateful toward themselves and their own people. They can't show any real love. And we see it keep going on and on and on. We see it with our fake friends. People who we expect to be there for us turn against us and want to tear us down. They want to kill us for no reason at all because of the mental slavery they're under. And that's the reason why we fight against white supremacy. It's not because we hate any white people. It's because we hate what white supremacy does to our people. It caused them to become inflicted with self-hate, to want to murder their own people, to fight against their own people continually without no reason. Just because your mentality is not right. Just because you lack knowledge and you're confused. That's what it leads to. Confusion and self-hate, self-murder. And the murder of a people in their own nation. That's what we're fighting against, okay? So, for any people of whatever color you are, skin color, don't think for a second people like me hate you for your color. No. We hate what white supremacy does to our people. We hate the corporation format that they set out to control the minds of our people, to lead them into mental slavery, to be this stupid, to actually carry out acts like this among each other, continually killing each other in the streets. Yes, to this day, black people are still killing each other, yes. Everybody's acting like it's over. No, there ain't no black on black crime. The white man just making it look like, nigga, please stop that dumb ass. Don't stop talking your stupid ass shit. Let's be real out here. Black people are killing each other still, hating each other still, hurting each other still. Yes, I have friends right now that are hateful right now, two-faced right now. Family members, two-faced right now, hateful right now, trying to pretend like everybody's all good. No. If you say they're not supporting, everybody want to pretend like they're always busy. No. You make time for what you want to make time for. A lot of these same black people watch soap operas. A lot of these same black people listen to programs on radio. A lot of them same people watch their little favorite TV shows. They make time for these things. They make time for white supremacy. They make time for white media news. They make time for white supremacy to rule and control their minds. But they do not make time to support their own people. Then they have the nerve to tell me, oh, it ain't no hate, ain't no black on black crime. No, that's just, stop lying to yourself. Until you get over your mental slavery and start loving your own and doing right, you cannot keep lying and going around pretending as if you do not see the wrong in what you do, because you have adapted this lifestyle of feeling like you're part of the whole white supremacy system and you can't do without it. And that's the problem in itself. So we just have to be honest. If I could dig out the mole out of my eye and be honest with myself, you could do it too. Everybody could do it. And when you start doing that, you're going to come to terms with the real and you're going to say, damn. And everybody going to start to sit down and actually really unite and make the moves they need to make the changes they need to. Instead of lying and pretending and running around with these fake ass two-faced, trying to pretend that they with you and they not with you, trying to pretend like, oh yeah, and they won't support you no matter what because they hate themselves so they can't love you. And as a matter of fact, as of today, I'm done with everybody that practice self-hate. Once I see that people are in my circle but they can't support me, I cut them off. So some people don't even know. I've already cut them off. I don't need these people. Once you fake, you fake. I don't need fake people. Some people might need you. You know, fake people love fake people. They love to have everybody with them. I don't need it. I'm good. I'd rather do without these fake ass people. I'm talking about black, white. I don't care about your skin color. It's time to be real and unite, or stay fake and stay away from me with it. Let's be real. All my subscribers out there, big up and respect. Subscribe, like, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. It's time to unite and love each other. It's time to let go of your self-hate. You're pitiful. Oh man, it's pitiful, man. It's pitiful. I feel sorry for everybody that got it. I feel sorry for them, because I would never be in that crowd, and I would never be a part of that. Never. Because I'm a totally different individual on a totally different level mentally. I apologize on behalf of the people like me who can't even dwell on a level with some of y'all, because y'all already so low, self-esteem so low, so hating yourself so much, you can't dwell on my level. You can't hang with me. Seeing people like me don't hang with people like y'all. We don't hang at all. We just keep our space and our distance, because we can't deal with all of that dummy stuff. Stupidity. Seeing stupidity is an enemy. I'm an enemy of stupidity. I can't deal with foolishness. Once I see stupidity, I start to move from it. So if you're into it, I'm going to not be around you. I'm not going to hang with you. I'm not going to have nothing to do with you, regardless of what you think. Friend or foe, I will cut you off in a minute, because I know that you're a hateful person and because you can't support your own people. If we're building a team together and you can't support the team, shows me that you need to find a hate team or something, because my team is a team of love. So something is wrong. And it's the mentality. It's the low self-esteem. It's the self-hatred. It's the mental slavery. Just like I said, Willie Lynchism still being practiced by our people. Everybody, please share the message, share the knowledge, and if you could grab something from me, take it and vertically pass it on to your brothers and sisters, so we could build with each other instead of tear down each other still to this day. 2020, and black people still hate each other, still hate themselves. Don't you realize you're kings and queens yet? Don't you realize your true purpose yet? Don't you realize we need to unite and progress? We've been held back so long. Why would you continue to want to hold yourself back? Why would you want to hold me back? What have I done to you? Nothing. But Willie Lynch mentality and slave mentality make you think, because I'm a black, brown person and I got a nose that look like yours or eyes, you gonna hate me for no reason, because I look like I could be a cousin or brother. So the self-hate within you teach yourself to hate yourself and hate me at the same time for no reason. For progressing, you hate me even more for no reason. And that's a problem. Time to wake up, people. Look yourself in the mirror and be honest with yourself. Don't look for nobody to what they think about you. What do you think about yourself being fake? What do you think about yourself being two-faced, a hypocrite? What do you think about yourself talking about love but not practicing it? Not showing love to the real superstars that build up and supported you. Not showing love to the people that built with you. How do you feel to be that type of hypocrite? Look into your mirror and ask yourself these questions, people. How does it feel to be negative when your people are already suffering all the trials and tribulations that the world can offer? All the financial problems that the world can offer. All of the daggone wars and brutality. But you still here hating your own people. Hating the progress of 1 and 2 people that you see in your community rising and doing the right thing. Look in the mirror, fam. Look in the man in the fucking mirror. You need to check yourself. Root out that evil out of yourself and go ahead and start loving, and everything will be better for you. But if you keep on hating and practicing it, you lead into death and destruction for yourself, and you won't even have a family to look forward to because you have murdered off your own self, your seeds, your spiritual life force. You've murdered yourself with hate. You're not hurting me, hater. Let me tell haters this. This is something for all haters out there. You're not hurting me, you're hurting yourself. You're hurting your own people, you're hurting yourself. Most of all, every time you hate and carry that negative vibration, you're killing yourself. Yourself is who you kill first. Hate destroys the people that carry it, not the people that are hated on. It destroys the carrier. Everybody have a good day, blessed. Subscribe, like, share. Tell a friend and tell a friend. G-Terra is here live again. We're going to be speaking about all these different topics. We're going to be touching on them once in a while. And I am free to talk about what I choose to, that's just me. Music first, but all these things are on my mind. I let it out just by giving my free speak, just talk freely. You see me, I'm not a book or not married, I just talk freely from the mind. Much respect to everybody out there. Salute and love to everybody out there. To every gangster, every real, every nerd, every simpleton, every complicated person. Everybody, love and respect to you, but time to check yourself. Do the right thing for yourself, your family, your people. It's time to wake up and do the right shit. You're going to be judged in this universe based on your actions. The universe going to reward you for whatever you're putting out there. So put out the right energy or suffer the consequence of your own negativity. Okay? So people, you have a choice. Make the right choices. Subscribe, hit the bell, like, share, tell a friend and tell a friend. G-Terra is here. No schooling. Checking out.